Hey Firo fam, this is Ruben, and I wanted to give a quick run through of how using Firodex is like. Firodex is an atomic swap based wallet. It's based off Komodo wallet, which is now known as Gleesy wallet. The code is totally open source. The infrastructure is community hosted. And previously, I might have shown you how to use Firodex desktop, which is a desktop version of it. But I think for many of you, you might just want to say, why didn't I just work at it through your browser? And I want to kind of show you how this works. Another thing that I wanted to also show you is how to convert BEP20 FIRO or Binance Peg FIRO into native FIRO. Many of you have asked, especially when Binance is sunsetting BEP20 FIRO, how can I convert this into native FIRO? Obviously, the most obvious way is that if you already have a Binance account that's already KYC, you can deposit BEP20 FIRO, they are still accepting that, and then you can withdraw native FIRO, which is the FIRO that is backing the BEP20 FIRO. So Binance, although we have been delisted, they are still honoring that conversion process. But let's say you don't want to go through Binance is not available in your country, or you just simply don't want to have this swap tied to identity, or you don't want to do any sort of KYC. Totally valid reasons, given that we're a privacy preserving project, and Firodex is one of these ways. So let's kind of run through Firodex. And Firodex.fan is a community hosted front end. Anyone can actually spin up a front end. The code is actually public for anyone to use. And yeah, so let's just give it a go. And also a huge thank you to the community member who hosts this. I don't think they're making any money out of this. They're doing this as a service, and I'm really grateful to whoever did this. It was someone in the forum, which unfortunately I can't remember quite the name right now, but yeah. So the first thing obviously is to go to Firodex.fans. You will notice this a 10-second loading time, especially when it's the first time loading. Be patient, it will eventually load. Now the first thing you want to do is to connect a wallet, and you would say connect a Firodex wallet. I've already created one wallet here, but let's go through the wallet creation process so that you're familiar with it. And I would recommend don't use the seed from any other place. I'd create a new wallet just for the purposes of Firodex because, well, first of all, it doesn't support Spark. The way that it does with the seeds and the keys are a bit different, and it's just not a good idea to put your large amounts of money into a browser-based wallet. Although it's encrypted, it's within your browser, which is more susceptible to attack. So let's just create a wallet. Let's call it test, and I'll just place in some password. Keep multi-address wallet on. I mean, you can turn it off, but I think for privacy it's better to have multi-address wallet. Click create, and you will have your new wallet, right? You will notice that obviously this is a brand new wallet. It has 0 of everything, right? And you might say, well, where's BEP20 FIRO? It's not available by default. You need to click add asset, and you will search BEP20 FIRO here. Okay, and then now you will see BEP20 FIRO at the bottom over here. You can see there's also a 0 balance. Before it will allow you to do any sort of transactions, you will have to back up your seed phrase. So I mean, this is a test wallet with no money in it, so I can show it to you. But so here it will prompt you your seed phrase. You click show my seed phrase. You will copy this seed into somewhere, and once you're done, I have saved my seed phrase, and it will ask you to enter this in to make sure that you have actually saved your wallet. And once it confirmed, this thing will kind of disappear. Obviously we don't have to do this because this is just a test wallet which we're not going to load any money in, but I just wanted to run you through the wallet creation process. So let's now instead move to this particular wallet, which does it have, wait, let me log out, connect a wallet, connect a Firodex wallet, connect. All right. And you see there is 100 BEP20 FIRO here. There is some BNB over here. And yeah, this is basically how it would look like, right? So let's kind of do a swap, right? Where, oh wait, the balances are not updating. Oh my, we'll just show you the swap. So just click swap here. And what you do is that I want to do a taker order, and I'll say use max. Oops, I want to convert BEP20 FIRO into native FIRO, right? Now there is actually an order here that will just show you what happens. That's actually better than the centralized exchange option, but when I tried it earlier, I couldn't get it to work. This is probably true the other side not having their market maker bot being configured right. I'll show you how it looks like. You'll kind of fail. But this is kind of like the nature of atomic swap dexes, but it's a good lesson anyway. So it looks here from here, if I swap 67.87, I actually get more native FIRO, right? Which is 2% more than the market rate. We'll do it. It will probably fail unless through some miracle it will confirm the details. You click here, and if there's something wrong with the other side, let's just wait like 10 seconds or something like that. And this thing will just keep on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Rightfully, there should be some sort of error message here. But this is basically, yep, there's something wrong with that particular order. So let's go back and try something that will work instead, which is here. Go to say I want to get native FIRO, and I will swap, let's say, yeah, 67, and instead you can see I can pick this particular order, right? And I want it at this price, which is 1%. That means I'm losing 1% from this swap, but I know this particular market maker will work. So we click swap. It will confirm, you see, so you'll be losing a little bit of money, like less than 1 FIRO, and click swap. So let's fingers crossed it'll work. So this is a sign that, okay, the swap process has started. And typically this process, obviously, because it requires interactions from both chains, it can take a little while. For BNB to FIRO, it'll probably take about 10 minutes total, which sounds like a long time, but you have to remember it's cross-chain. And remember, if you're, let's say, depositing FIRO into a centralized exchange and then withdrawing, that process takes a lot longer. In this particular sense, this atomic swap is actually a lot faster in that regard. So yeah, I guess we'll just hold it here. You will show the different steps, and as it goes along, once it's finished, you will see that you have already successfully swapped BEP20 FIRO to native FIRO. So yeah. So these other features, I mean, they're not particularly used, including this one as well. So the only thing that you need to learn how to use now is the swap feature. Ooh, did I just cancel the swap? Oh no, here we go. So I can still see that it's ongoing. So this is a good place where you can see in progress here, right? Ongoing 2 out of 3. You click here. And yep, it's progressing. Make a payment, wait, confirm started. Right. So yeah, I'll pause the video here and we'll come back in a couple of minutes and see how that's going, just like a cooking show. Welcome back. We are now progressing with the swap. Around 6 minutes from the start has started. You can see that it's in the last stage. So yeah, just watch it go. Remember, this Firodex is still relatively experimental, especially this particular web interface, but it's a great improvement over having requiring the desktop or option, which still works, but we would recommend that you use this if you just want to have a quick go, because it requires no installations whatsoever. So yeah, basically this is how it works. Later on you'll see the balance updated here, and your BEP20 FIRO being oops, it's here kind of blocked, will be actually reduced here. So yeah, this is an easy way to swap BEP20 FIRO. You can actually do like other swaps. So let's say right, so let's say if I want to sell FIRO for Bitcoin, I can do that as well. And you'll see, yeah, there are orders for this. It's yeah, you can do FIRO with Bitcoin. I think that's the main one. I think you can do FIRO with USDT as well. Yeah, there's some liquidity there, so if you want to swap a bunch, it's already there. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when there's like this thing there, it probably means there's some liquidity there, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, like if I click native, you see like there's nothing there. Oh, there is actually also. So I'm also learning new to this, but yep. Let's see if there's let's see if I want to swap to Litecoin. Oh, there is also liquidity. Not a lot, but it's there. Let's see. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, I hope this teaches you how to use FIRO or rather swap FIRO using Firodex. We're still working on this. Generally, the entire swap takes about 10 minutes. Oh, look, it just finished. And the swap progress is done, and you will have native FIRO. You can see all the see that you've just received 67 FIRO from that last swap. This thing tends to not update. You just have to take a look over here. You can see here, this will be the correct balance. And yeah, oh yeah, it just needs to be refreshed. So you will see that your native FIRO balance has increased, and the BEP20 FIRO has, look, there's now 0. There's no more BEP20 FIRO inside here, but as you can see, this balance here is not correct. So I think rely on the balance right here for the actual balance here. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. So this was an interesting experience also for me. Obviously there are some little bugs to work on, but I hope this gives you an idea on how to do swaps on Firodex and how to convert BEP20 FIRO into native FIRO, which you actually notice there's quite a lot of, like, you can swap a couple of thousand. Let's do this. Yeah, like you can swap it to like 3,000 Firo at the time, which is like, I don't know, like couple $4,000 or $5,000. So yep, that's right. All right, thank you very much, guys, and have a great one.